Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at these SPKPAL 2.1 Bluetooth speakers with Subwoofer. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase some of these, I'll put a link to them in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So it looks like the model number is S702, has 3.5mm jack, it's AC powered. Look at the side here. It's hard to read this. Probably can't see this on camera, but it says active 2.1 desktop speakers are optimal solution for best music, movie, or gaming sound experience. Enjoy ultimate sound quality combined with attractive design. Let's go to the other side. Here we have specs. The drivers are 4-inch subwoofer and 2-inch satellites. Output power is 21 watts, so it's 15 watts for the subwoofer, 3 watts for the satellites. Frequency response is 200 Hz to 18 kHz. Impedance is 6 ohms for the subwoofer and 4 for the speakers. Signal to noise ratio is greater than or equal to 65 dB. Input sensitivity is 800 millivolts. Input power is 110 to 240 volts. Material is ABS plus metal grill. Lighting is rainbow backlight. Input modes is line-in, Bluetooth, FM radio, U-Disc TF card. U-Disc might be USB. Cable length is 1.5 meters or 4.9 feet. Subwoofer dimensions is 6-inch by 8.3 by 9.5 inches. Satellite dimensions are 3.1 by 3.9 by 6.9 inches. On the back it shows the remote control functions. So we have power on off, mute, volume up, play pause, previous song, next song, volume down, mode switch, song replay, LED mode switch, shortwave radio, sound effect switch, and then sound effect switch. So let's get this out. So here's the remote control. We have a quick start guide, thank you card. Here are the speakers. And here's the subwoofer. So this has foam feet on the bottom. Here's a port. We have volume, bass, power, LED power, power, left out and right out. And the speakers connect with USB. Then it has a power cord and an auxiliary cable on it. Then on top we have USB, SD card, mode, previous track, play, next track, and there's an LED there also. So there's a little plastic on the front. I'll peel that off. Get the speakers unwrapped. So I'll plug these into the USB ports on the side. Okay, then I'll plug power in. So here's the remote. This requires 2 AAA batteries. So I'll put these in. The remote should be ready to go now. So I'll go on the side and I'll turn this on with the lower switch.
Line in mode.
It says line in mode, and then I'll hit LED power to turn the light on. So now we have the lights on all the components. I'll readjust the camera here a little bit. Okay, so now you can see the speakers. So I want to connect this up to my iPad. So I'll hit the mode button on the remote.
Bluetooth mode.
Okay, so we're in Bluetooth mode. So I'm going to go into Bluetooth on my device. We can see it says other devices is S702. I'll tap that.
Connected.
It says connected. I'll go to my music now and I'll play music. Okay, so now it's playing. So on the remote, I can turn this up. Okay, so that has nice sound on it. We also have volume here on the side. So we can turn it down and up here. And we have bass up and down here. So when I turn the bass all the way down, it seems like there's no bass. I can turn it all the way off. So now I turn it up, and now we have bass again. So I'll go to the next song. So those songs had a lot of bass in them, and I had it at full volume, and it had the kind of bass you would expect from a subwoofer of this size. You're not going to feel this in your chest, but it gave a full sound, as opposed to if you just had speakers like this without a subwoofer. So let's take a quick look at the manual. So it talks about the control panel here, has the specs again, the buttons on the remote, so a lot of this was on the outside of the package. Here's the how-to guide. So it has the line-in mode, so that's an 1/8" or 3.5mm jack. So you can plug that into pretty much any device with a headphone port. So you could even plug that into an older device like a CD player or cassette deck. And we have the Bluetooth mode, which is what I was using. It has USB and SD mode, so you can plug an SD card or a USB stick in it. So Bluetooth is really nice. You pair your phone to it and you can listen to music. But say you're at a party and you're going to be wandering around the party and you don't want to disconnect your music, you can load your music onto a USB card or SD card and stick it in here, and it's all self-contained at that point. Then it has FM radio. We'll check that out. And then we have lighting modes. Here are the light modes. It says colorful flowing light, colorful rhythm light, green rhythm light, red rhythm light, blue rhythm light, and light off. So I will play this again. I'm actually going to turn the lights off so we can see those a little better. So here's the first mode. You can see the light show is on the subwoofer and on the speakers, so that's a really nice effect. Here's the second mode. Third mode. Now if I turn this up, I think the lights are going to go up higher. There we go. And the last mode is off. So I'm glad they have an off mode on here because there are times when you just don't want any lights. So let's change the mode to radio.
FM mode.
Money from donors to skimming money.
Line in mode.
Okay, so it looks like that did work, but I'm in a basement and I don't get a good signal here. Now, it doesn't really have much of an interface to tune channels in, so you could probably get a portable radio and hook it into this with the auxiliary jack if you want more control over the radio. But if you have this in a workout room and you can find your radio station, you could set it and then just leave it to whatever station you have it on. So that's the SPKPAL 2.1 Bluetooth stereo speakers with subwoofer. This had really nice sound coming out of it, so a speaker like this would be great for hooking up to a PC, for a workout area, office, dorm room, for gaming. There are many applications for a speaker like this. I like that it has multiple inputs, so you could plug this into the back of your PC if it's in your gaming area, or if it's in a bar, you can connect it with Bluetooth. But then it had the options even of USB stick and SD card, so you can load MP3s on here and have it completely standalone. And I really like these lighting effects on here. I thought they looked really cool. I even like the single color modes. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.